for those of you that are here live, to just let me know in a couple of words or less what's really going on for you right now. What is happening for you energetically and emotionally, so that I can just feel out if we're on the same page. Obviously, it's nice and casual today. I'm sitting here makeupless in my kimono with my nightie on. You might hear that my voice is a little bit deeper because I'm really tired and a little bit sniffly. It's all good. We've got the husky sexy voice on. I'll work it. Yeah, so for those of you that are watching live, let me know what's occurring for you at the moment energetically and emotionally. Yeah, I love that you can resonate with this, Laura. Awesome. There is some kind of like dip that I feel on such a big level, that everything that has been like expanding us and all of the energies that we've been infiltrated by in this Lionsgate portal recently, the 8th that's just gone, I feel like now is such an invitation for us to slow down. Yes. Oh, I love that. Yes, everybody's feeling fatigue, the need to slow down, drained. Whoa, amazing. We're so aligned. So I'll be curious to see what the card deck has for us this week. Of course, I'm using the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. And I love that already we can probably all resonate with the message of slowing down. I just wrote in my journal that rest is productive as fuck and FOMO is an illusion. The fear of missing out, of being left behind, it's such this innate like complex that we have in our conditioning to be doing, to be outputting, to be racing and running. And then when we actually pause to think about it, it doesn't make any sense, because where are we running to? Where are we trying to arrive at when this present moment right here that you're just enjoying with me, breathing into your body, receiving the transmission, is all that there ever is, right? So big deep breath. Before I pull the card, I just really want to allow you to open and become receptive to whatever message wants to make itself known to you today. This is not just for me, it's for all of you. So if there's a particular question, maybe you're wondering what action to take this week, maybe what to do with all of this uncertain, drained, energy that you're experiencing. And just declaring that question now, if you're able to, out loud, so I can really feel it. And direct all of your energetic attention to the deck in my hands. My only invocation for this reading today is that we all become open and receptive to rest, to understanding at a cellular level that it is okay and safe and secure to surrender. Okay. Oh, all right. We actually have 2 here. What one is for you? Okay. All right. So the card that we have for this week's Oracle Guidance reading is Earthed. And even just the imagery, it so evokes this feeling of being from somewhere else, a remembrance of the star stuff that we are at a soul level. And that our greatest invitation in this physical form, in our human bodies, is to really be on this planet, but to remember that we're not of this planet, right? So for those of you that have always carried this longing for home, or a deeper understanding that you're not from here, or that perhaps you don't ever really feel like you belong, this is for you to really listen up to. That your greatest invitation in this time especially is to ground the energies that you're being beamed at. What's the word? Like there's something so big happening right now, upgrading you, expanding you, and this is where we get to feel the energetic fatigue and the exhaustion and the drained, because we're literally making space for all of these new frequencies in our physical form, and there's a lag time for us to feel integrated, right? And so if we're like powering through and we're going, and we're not meditating, we're not creating space for us to simply be, and I'm not talking Netflix and scrolling on Instagram, I'm talking, can you sit on a couch or a park bench and just be, witness, observe, relax? When was the last time you felt truly at ease? Tell me in the comment box below. I'd love for you to bring to mind those moments that really capture the essence of ease for you and make themselves known now, declare them, so that you can intend for this week ahead that you prioritize those activities, right? And it doesn't always just have to be sitting around doing nothing. You can lose yourself in ease, you know, whether that's movement, creativity. There is this real sense of like right brain, left brain integration at the moment and balancing out, you know, because we're so used to living in the left brain, which is intellect, rational, logical thinking. And right now there is so much non-logic that all we have left is our inner guidance system. But the inner guidance system can't communicate to you if you're so crowded and busy and full. This means if you're being led to take a fucking break of consuming information, trust that. If that means a break off social media, if that means putting your book down, if that means turning off the TV, if that means unplugging from the news and really allowing yourself to drop into the wisdom of what your body knows, of what your soul knows, of what this infinite, unchangeable part of you knows, then you will know truth so intimately, and every action will become a lot more guided, a lot more inspired and energizing, so that this place of drained, fatigue, exhaustion doesn't have to happen, you know? So many of us wait until we're like sounding like this for us to really rest and surrender, right? So the message on this card, Earthed, says, learning how to be human in the world but not of it. And so again, this is a real call to action, and I know every single one of you watching this today resonate with this feeling of, okay, I'm in this physical form, but I'm not from here. There's some kind of enchantment or allure about the stars or the planets or the cosmos, right? You have some kind of interest in astrology or astronomy or esoteric teachings, and you've always felt a deep resonance with them. So if that is you, it's not your job to justify that part of you. It's for you to just know and to keep really sacred. And then from that place, how can you be human in joy for the reason that you really are here, this planet of manifestation? You didn't sign up to come here and have a cruisy, you know, love and light filled existence, because that's where you came from, right? You came here, you signed up for this, to be a part of the world when Donald Trump is the president and a global pandemic shuts the whole earth down. You signed up for this shit. So instead of using all of your energy to analyze, unpack, understand all of your patterns, to justify your spirituality, can you make more space for that to just exist so that you can click into communion with that higher knowing and then ground it into an action, a way of being that other people will feel and pick up on? You don't need to use your mouth so much, or even, you know, your post, or like, it doesn't have to be physical. It's your essence, it's your way of being human, rather than trying so hard, you know? So good that you're resonating with this. Okay, so before I jump off, I'd love if anybody has any like questions around what this actually looks like, how this is expressed, any questions around this idea of being earthed at this time, because there is that danger, I guess, of floating up into spiritual bypassing and using all of these teachings that we know really well to look away because it's uncomfy, because it's gross, because it's hard. But there is also a complete ownership, and I'm experiencing this in myself right now, that if I'm not of this world and I signed up for this, then how can I have a good time? How can I really be a part of this awesome, amazing time in history with my whole heart rather than my worry and my stress? How can I take such beautiful care of this body by being? And how can I utilize all of my intelligence around these laws that govern our physical world to create change, to create more pleasure, to create more excitement, to create more joy, to create more good, right? It's not my job to get swept up into the old matrix and continually try to crawl myself out. When you have this knowing of not being from here, you can relax and know that it is all good, that there is a greater purpose, that it is all moving, that there is motion, not from a spiritual bypassing way, connecting to the emotion and the very valid reality that you're experiencing, but holding a greater vision of where we're going, right? That's really your invitation this week, to rest, to open up to being at ease, to relax, to sleep deeper, to take care and nourish your physical form, and to go sit on a fucking park bench without your phone and just witness how much there really is to be grateful for and how much beauty there really is around you. Thank you, beautiful human. Yeah, let's go. Your vibration is important. Don't take it seriously, but take it with sacredness. Okay, I can't wait to see you again next week. This will be up on YouTube really soon, so if you want to drop back in, watch the replay, maybe take some notes about how your week will unravel. Thank you so much for being here, Laura. So beautiful, Nita. Yes. Love you, spirited seekers. It's such an honor to be in this collective together as we remember and anchor ourselves into the new earth that we're all a part of bringing into being. Such an honor. Okay, have an amazing rest of your day and week.